goodness, what is this? Oh,
Little summer drink.
Oh, wow. You must think we look hot. Oh, baby.
Well, hi everyone, coming up today on Southern
Sassy!
We're going to be having a lot of fun. Tell us what we're going to be doing.
We're going to learn how to do yoga. We're going to
Uh-huh.
make some nutritious drinks, and we're going to learn how to improve our mind and our body.
That's right. So you stay with us. We'll be right back on Southern
Sassy!
Well, hi everyone, and welcome back to Southern.
Sassy?
And hey, we've got a great show. We're going to tell everyone and show everyone what we're going to coordinators.
Yep.
And as you can see, we have a special guest back here with us, and that is Pat Chenard. And Pat is one of the group fitness coordinators, right? Instructors at the Bradley Wellness Center, and to show us some moves and how to relax. Hey, tell me something though. Tell me about the benefits of yoga.
Okay, well, this particular type that we're going to do today is called Yin Yoga, which is a restorative class. It helps you to relax. It helps you to release cortisol from your body. It helps you to reduce the stress in your mind. After a busy run around day, this is a great thing to do. And the more type A you are, the more you need it.
Are you type A?
Yeah.
Just a little.
All types. So the first thing we're going to do, and you're going to love it, especially if you're really tight, we're just going to take our right hip against this bolster and take our hands and straddle it. And then we're just going to lie on down.
Oh, I like this already.
I can handle this, yeah.
So now we're in what's called a spinal twist.
Ooh.
We're reducing the tension in the low back. Your legs could take any position here, and if you felt really flexible a little bit, you wanted to stretch it out a little more, you could reach your left hand forward. Just reach your left hand forward and crawl your fingers across the ground. That would be the left hand. The other left. There you go.
The other left hand?
Yeah, the left hand.
And so you'd start to feel that stretch come down into the back right here. And you could even use something like, if you're at home doing this, you could use a bag of rice to put it on your shoulder right here and feel how that relaxes that shoulder. And your feet could be anywhere. So this is called the spinal twist, and we're on an inclined bolster today. And we would hold these poses for 3 to 5 minutes, but for time
good gracious.
constraints, we're not going to do that. And
I'll be
that's why
asleep.
it's good for the type A person. Okay, so we're going to come to our back side. And now we're going to go into the butterfly pose. We take our feet together and our hips are right against the bolster, and then we'll just lie down. And you can put your hands behind your head or lay the tops of your hands on the floor. And
I
again,
sleep like this sometimes. Like in the bed, like trying to stretch in the mornings. It feels good to
it
stretch.
feels really good. And again, if you want
I know,
extra
doing yoga,
weight,
how about that?
you can put the weight of something folded up, bags of rice on your legs. You could put them on your shoulders. And it just helps you to open up the front of the body. As we get older, the first thing we do is start to hunch those shoulders over and lean over like this. And you see,
Why is that?
it's because our backs gets tight.
Yeah.
So now we are correcting that. This is a postural corrector.
Okay, because my mom does that, and I'm like, I just figured it was hereditary.
She needs
and-
this.
Yeah.
Do you think he was going to be humpback?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
this
just figured your mom's
process,
humpback, you're gonna be humpback.
this process we'd hold again this one 5 minutes or so. Just
good.
hold it right there. It feels good. Chest opener.
I think I breathe better this way.
Yes. It
Actually,
helps your breathing.
ah.
Alrighty, for the next one, we're going to take our blocks and take our bolster away and take our blocks right here and go into a lunge. I don't care which side. So the front knee is right over the ankle. So this position with the back knee further back, you can have the back knee off the ground or down, either way. All right?
Now, what's the purpose of like the knee has to be over the ankle? I hear that all the
The
time.
knee has so you don't hyperextend your knee.
Okay.
So you always want the knee, and knees weren't meant to go side to side, they were only meant to go front and back. So you have to be really careful. So right here we're getting a nice stretch in that right hip flexor. should feel it on this right side. If you've got your left knee forward, if you've got your right knee forward, you're going to feel it on the left side. As you come forward, if you wanted more, you walk it out or you lift it up.
You're so advanced.
Yes. Or you could lift up just the same leg, the hand of the same leg that's back. Now, we're going to take it to the opposite position, just taking the hips back. So this is a half split or a runner's lunge. And if you wanted to go into a full split and you weren't sure, you got a block here, goes under the hip.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to go into a full split.
I can do a full split. Come on, Judy. No, I don't think I will try that.
All right. And so, in order to add motion to this, we can shift it back, take it forward, shift it back, take it forward. That's okay.
I think mine went side to side.
And your back knee can be off the ground or not.
Well, now, let me ask you a question. Do you have to know how to do all these moves when you start yoga?
No.
You know?
Any of the yoga classes are adaptable for all levels.
Oh, okay.
So the yin class, most people find the most beneficial because you are actually, when you hold these poses for 5 minutes or more, you're actually creating chemicals in the body that makes you actually feel younger. Have you heard of hyaluronic acid in face creams? Your body can produce that, but it only happens when you are holding your poses for a long time in a relaxed state, with your mind relaxed and your breath relaxed.
So really all ages could do this
All
yin.
ages. We have kids from 8 to 80
Really?
in class, yes.
My mom could so do this.
Yeah. All right.
Is it true that if you keep moving, you'll continue to move?
Yes.
I mean, you hear that all the time.
We call it motion is lotion.
Okay.
All right. Motion is lotion. All righty. So we'll move on to the next one. And for this one, we're just going to turn to the other direction and take our bolster and put it right there behind us. We're going to take our hips up and let our head come down. So now we're looking that way at the camera. And you see you have a strap nearby. I'll get it for you if you don't see it.
Oh, is this what we're supposed to? Oh, we're going 50 Shades of Grey now. Oh, I wasn't ready for this. All right, girls, let's go.
All right. So we've got this left foot on the floor, right foot in the air. And you can have that right knee bent or straight up.
Feels better straight up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pulling down
Yeah, I
my
like
hamstring.
that.
Down the hamstring.
Yeah,
This
that
is a
feels
hamstring
really good.
stretch. Now, I want you to scoot your hands down to the end of your straps so your elbows are all the way down so your shoulders are relaxed. So in yoga, we never stretch one part and hurt the other part. So we're just right here. Nice inhale, lift the head towards the knee. Bring the head down. Feel that. And then we'll just switch legs. Now the other leg can be out straight or just flat on the floor. So this is a single leg stretch. In Pilates we do this, switching, but in yoga we just hold it. And then bring the head to the knee and then bring it down.
Now, someone that has had like a joint replacement, like a knee or something, could they do this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And this wasn't hurt or?
Why would you
Yes.
ask that question?
Because my mom's had a knee replacement. I'm thinking of my
Yes,
mom.
as long as the knee and foot are in line. And then to just relax, we'll just take the feet up the wall. And you can take that strap away and let the elbows just come down.
I was going to take it home.
Oh, I feel so much better.
Oh, and that's yin yoga. That's part of it.
That's
There's
it?
a lot more.
Oh, okay.
That feels
Well,
good,
great.
though.
Well, this is just a quick snip
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is neat, though.
All right.
Well, hey, thanks for coming out. You're welcome.
Telling us about this.
I feel great. Don't you feel better?
I was gonna say, my
Notice
legs
how
feel good.
tall you can sit now.
Oh yeah, I am much taller than I was. Okay, we have more to come here on Southern Sassy in just a moment. Stay with us.
Welcome back, guys. Now we are going to get down to the fun part.
Judy?
That's right. Southern Sassy has you covered when it comes to great nutritional drinks, fun drinks. And our special guest today is Jamie Cooper. And Jamie is a registered dietitian at Bradley Wellness Center, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And hey, you can't start. Can't start. Yeah, she's not
smell
Let me see.
Freshened your breath.
Me?
Oh wow, that does.
Anyway, go ahead, sorry.
Tell us what we are going to be actually making today.
What we're going to be making is a watermelon limeade slush,
Mm-hmm.
and it has mint in it, so it kind of gives you the herbs.
Yeah.
But it's really refreshing.
Okay, great. And this is something you talked to me about, like people can make instead of running real quick and get that milkshake, maybe?
Yeah, instead of going to your fast food place, if you've got fruit in the refrigerator, just freeze it.
Uh-huh.
And then you can make your own little slushy out of it.
It doesn't make it mushy if you freeze it, like it doesn't get watery and stuff?
Yeah.
I like using frozen fruit rather than fresh fruit and then adding ice, because after that ice has melted, it kind of dilutes your drink.
Right.
So you just get like frozen fruit from Kroger or whatever?
Very interesting.
Or when your fruit's about to go bad,
Yeah.
you can put it in the freezer.
Yum.
That's a good
Wow.
idea. What kind of, can you do like bananas or,
You can do. I probably wouldn't do bananas for this particular drink.
because it would be mushy?
Yeah, and it would give it a little different flavor. But anything that is loaded with water, like watermelons, cantaloupe, any melon, your apples, your pears.
Yum, yum. So
sounds
how
really
much
good.
how much watermelon do you have? here?
I kind of estimated it's about 1.5 cups of your frozen fruit.
Okay, and I
So-
just cubed it, and I was just cutting in
Just
cubes.
cubed
Okay.
it, froze
And then-
it.
Gotcha.
Jay Marie's
Do you
over here
cube it before you freeze it?
I do.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So well, I guess we could make it here, huh? Do you gonna make it for? Let's go ahead and make it.
Okay.
Why not?
Do you want to make it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we
Let's
need
do
to do?
Okay, so we've got our blender, and what
Okay.
I like to do is, let's see, are you gonna do it for us?
No, you can do it. You and Jay Marie. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna drink it. You
That's
guys make it.
I like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our frozen fruit. Gonna shimmy it in there, and then we'll take about 3 or 4 mint leaves.
3 or 4? Okay.
It really depends on how intense of the mint flavor you like. So you can put as little or as.
Do I need to chop them or anything?
No.
No, just
the
throw 'em in there?
blender. The blender should do it.
Just throw them in there, huh?
Okay.
And then, and this again is also another one. If you want to put less lime or more lime, you can put that in there.
Yum.
And what I like about this is there's no added sugar. But if it's not sweet enough for your taste, I encourage using honey over adding regular sugar. So
What
just
about like a guave or something like that?
you can do that, but really any sugar we want to kind of limit. But honey has a lot of medicinal properties.
Oh, okay.
very
And do I need to put
good.
more than this? How much?
It's up to you. We can go with just one, or you can add a little bit more. I like lime.
I do too.
So I would
Let's add more.
probably
I do
do
too.
Okay.
another
I do
one.
too.
Now, how did you get into dietetics? Like, what made you want to do this?
Well, I've always loved food, and so when I was in college, my dad had a couple heart attacks, and then he was just telling me, if you love food so much and you want to help people, you can actually become a dietitian and do that. I'm like, well,
Oh, great
thanks,
idea.
yeah. So
Dang, Dad's
I
smart,
get-
smart cookie.
Yeah, I get paid to talk about food.
That's great.
That's
do,
cool.
Do you cook a lot?
I do.
Oh,
I love
okay.
cooking.
Yeah.
Is everything you cook healthy, or do you eat
No.
junk?
No, I enjoy food.
Okay.
Yeah.
I enjoy food.
So a balance.
Balance is key. You may hear moderation, but I like balance. And knowing that you can have a little something, but maybe don't go overboard on it.
Right. Hey, let's get this thing
Yeah,
going.
So
Hey,
let's put that
let's try
lid
it.
on it, and then we're
Because
just.
I'm getting thirsty. How about you, Jay
I know, I
Marie?
think I'm sweating.
This is smelling. I'm just down here.
And we'll
You're
just blend. We'll just blend until.
Is it locked in there good?
And we'll just blend until it's smooth.
Okay. Cool.
I can't wait for this tasty drink. It's hot out here today.
It is. And you may need to add a little bit more liquid or take it
You
up
know
a
how
little
to
bit.
do it. Did you notice that? I think she's used this blender before. My
And
goodness.
then we'll just pour and.
All right. Yum. And what is it? What's the name of this drink?
I call it a watermelon mint limeade.
Watermelon mint limeade.
Wow.
Pour in proportion.
Okay. Well, it
Decorate
was
this one.
well, it was kind of squeezed, so it doesn't look that great.
Here, we've got another one. Look.
Oh, there we go. That one's better. I was trying to make it pretty. This knife is
These
very
are not
dull.
cookies, Jane Marie.
I
You don't have to make them that
know, but I
pretty.
was trying to make it pretty.
She makes all the cookies so
Oh,
pretty.
Okay, I'm pretty. All right.
Yum. All right. Okay, let's do a toast here.
Toast, okay.
Yeah.
To healthy
to-
hearts.
Yeah, healthy hearts. And yeah, let's try. Yum. That is so good. What do you think, Jane Marie?
It doesn't have any flavor.
It does to me.
It doesn't taste like it. Well, hang on. I
mean,
mean, it
there's
doesn't taste
stuff in
bad.
it.
It just doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah, well, and that's where, you know, sometimes adding that honey kind of brightens it up.
Yeah, I'm addicted
water-
to sugar, so that's
and-
probably what I need.
And watermelon, you know, a lot of people will add salt to enhance watermelon's flavor in general.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably why it may feel a little kind of flat.
Mm-hmm.
But
I love it. It's
Oh,
great.
the extra mint helped.
Oh,
I
really?
like that. Mm-hmm.
Well, here, try a little bit.
That helped.
Yum.
Yeah, made it much better.
But now, what are some other alternatives you said you could use? Like, I know Jamie was talking about that, but but what'd you say? Banana, strawberries.
I would
Hey,
add-
what about strawberries?
I would add any type of berry to it, just freeze it again, and it gives you that consistency that won't really melt down quite the same. Peaches, you know, the season for peaches is now.
Yeah.
So just freeze those. You know, Georgia.
Yes.
We're gonna have them in ample supply.
I don't
so
know, that may have
freeze
to
them.
go in ice cream.
Peaches,
fresh
ice
peaches
cream.
has to go in homemade
Yeah,
ice cream.
the
Any
southern
extra-
style.
Yeah.
Any extra
Oh,
can go in.
okay.
Yeah, I love it. But I mean, like, if
It's
you
pretty. Is that would be really pretty at Christmas? I mean,
I
look,
mean,
with the red and the
would.
green.
You
if
could get the
put-
watermelon, but you could use the strawberries at Christmas time.
You
could.
could.
Yeah. So I mean, you could have any type of base, like it could be
Yes.
strawberries, watermelon, whatever.
Yeah, it's really just about what's in season, and using up what you may have excess of. You know, because really a lot of food does go to waste. And
Yeah.
if it's going to go bad, just freeze it.
How many calories you think this is?
This is super low calorie.
Really.
Yeah.
Unless,
tasting better.
Unless,
Well, you can put rum. Yeah.
Unless-
You don't want to put rum in everything.
Yeah, unless you added a little alcohol in there.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that could be a good poolside drink.
It's refreshing, actually.
I love it.
But I would even
like the
add,
slushy idea.
like sparkling water, something to it, gives it a little fizz.
How about wine?
You could add, yeah, it could be a wine.
Think about
cooler.
that.
Watermelon wine.
Well, I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
That's awesome.
Prosecco.
Could be.
Yeah, Prosecco. Yeah.
There is a new
Okay.
skinny one out.
Yep.
Christy Brinkley's got one.
Really? What is it?
It's a skinny Prosecco. I have to
that
look at the
sounds
name
good.
of it.
Oh, okay.
Saw it on CBS this morning.
Oh, cool.
Just saying.
That's neat. All right. Well, hey, when we come back, we're going to be talking about labels. Do you get confused when you look at nutritional labels?
Yeah, that's why I'm glad you asked what the calories were.
I got you.
Yeah, I mean, I get confused. I know that a lot of people do. Like, okay, you look at the fat. What do you look at? So we're going to take a break. We're going to finish our drink.
We'll
Here.
be back.
We'll be back. Well, hi everyone. Welcome back to Southern Sassy. We have now with us, we just finished that wonderful drink with Jamie Cooper, who's a registered dietitian at Bradley Wellness Center. But we're going to talk about labels. Do you get confused, Jamie Marie, when you go look at labels and
Yeah.
food?
Yeah, I have to put my glasses on to read the fine print.
Well, it's changing though. Did you know that? Tell me about that.
Well, what's going to happen in another year or so, they're going to have the whole label is going to get a little bit bigger. The print's going to be a little bit better. And really the major things that are going to change, calories from fat's going to disappear.
Okay.
You won't see that anymore because,
Wow.
well, you'll see the total fat and you'll see the other fats that are kind of underneath it, like your saturated, your trans, your monounsaturated, and your polyunsaturated. Those will be listed under there.
Okay.
So you just got to look at that. You'll see added sugars included in your label. What I think is the most important are serving sizes.
Okay.
The product themselves, the labels, will actually indicate how much people are actually eating of the product, not what the manufacturers are saying people are eating.
So like when you eat a bowl of ice cream, normally they say it's like a quarter of a cup, but people eat like 4 cups.
Yes, so
Yeah.
it's going to be based on what people are actually
The
eating of the
average of
product.
what people eat, actually.
So if we're looking at, say, a 20-ounce Coke bottle, instead of saying 1.5 servings, 2 servings, it's now going to be that Coke will be that serving, and it'll show you how crazy the contents are.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right. Well,
Yes.
good. I'm glad. And we've shown that on a graphic here as you talked about that. But I get confused with like fats. Like it says total fat, and then it lists saturated and trans fat.
So anything that's in bold, and then you see the things that are listed underneath it, really, well, for fats, you need to look at the types of fats that are underneath it. So the total fat is going to include your saturated, whatever that product contains.
Which is the best, or good or bad?
Monounsaturated and polyunsaturated are the best.
Okay, great. Oh, I'm sorry. Our time's up. We'll have to have you back.
Oh, absolutely. More drinks. I'm ready.
Hey, we got that.
All right. Thanks for having
Thanks for having me.
us with you today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Jay Marie. All right. It's a wrap, girl.
All right. Thank y'all for joining us.
See you next time.